The Panama Canal, a 50-mile ribbon of water carved through one of the narrowest points on the globe, connecting the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. For over a century, this engineering marvel has been a linchpin of global trade, a testament to human ingenuity, and a source of both prosperity and conflict. But as we navigate the complexities of the 21st century, the Panama Canal faces unprecedented challenges. Climate change, geopolitical tensions, and the rise of alternative trade routes threaten its dominance. Will this iconic waterway adapt and thrive, or will it become a relic of a bygone era? The story of the Panama Canal is a tale of ambition, innovation, and power. It is a story that has shaped nations, fueled economies, and continues to impact the lives of millions around the world. Today we stand at a crossroads witnessing a fascinating and uncertain chapter in the canal's history. The decisions made in the coming years by world leaders, corporations, and the Panamanian people will determine the fate of this vital waterway and its place in our interconnected world. The dream of a canal through Panama predates the United States, with early explorers recognizing the strategic importance of this narrow isthmus. However, it was the United States, in the throes of becoming a global power, that would ultimately realize this ambitious project. After a failed French attempt, the United States, under President Theodore Roosevelt, took control of the canal project in the early 1900s. The construction, a Herculean feat of engineering, cost thousands of lives and transformed the region both geographically and economically. The Panama Canal opened to traffic in 1914, forever altering global trade routes and solidifying the United States' strategic footprint in the region. For decades, the canal operated under U.S. control, a source of both pride and contention. The desire for Panamanian sovereignty over the canal grew, leading to protests and negotiations. Finally, in 1999, the Torrijos-Carter treaties came into full effect, transferring control of the Panama Canal to Panama. This historic moment marked a new chapter, one where Panama would chart its own course as the custodian of this vital waterway. Despite its continued importance, the Panama Canal is facing a perfect storm of challenges in the 21st century. Climate change, a threat multiplier around the world, is having a direct impact on the canal's operations. Droughts, exacerbated by changing weather patterns, have led to historically low water levels in Gatun Lake, a crucial part of the canal system. These low water levels have forced the Panama Canal Authority to impose draft restrictions on ships, limiting the amount of cargo they can carry. These restrictions have resulted in shipping delays and increased costs, raising concerns about the canal's long-term reliability. Adding to these environmental concerns are the economic realities of a rapidly changing world. The Panama Canal is facing increasing competition from alternative trade routes. China's Belt and Road Initiative, a massive infrastructure project, aims to connect Asia with Europe and Africa through a network of roads, railways, and ports. This ambitious project, along with the development of Arctic shipping routes as polar ice melts, could potentially divert significant cargo traffic away from the Panama Canal. The canal's ability to adapt to these evolving trade patterns will be crucial for its future success. The Panama Canal's dominance is further challenged by a potential rival, the proposed Nicaraguan Canal. This ambitious project, if realized, would carve a new path through Nicaragua, connecting the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. While the project has faced numerous setbacks, including funding challenges and environmental concerns, it has recently attracted renewed interest from Mexico. Mexican President Andrés Manuel López Obrador has expressed interest in exploring investment opportunities in the Nicaraguan Canal, seeing it as a potential boon for regional development. Mexico's interest in the Nicaraguan Canal is not without strategic calculations. While not directly competing with the Panama Canal in terms of capacity, the Nicaraguan project could offer an alternative route for certain types of cargo, particularly bulk commodities. Mexico, with its growing manufacturing sector and close ties to the United States, could benefit from a more diversified network of trade routes. However, the feasibility of the Nicaraguan Canal remains uncertain, with many experts questioning its economic viability and environmental impact. A global trade route at a geopolitical crossroads, the US, China, and the Panama Canal. The Panama Canal, a vital artery of global trade, finds itself at the heart of growing geopolitical tensions, particularly between the United States and China. The United States, long accustomed to a dominant role in the region, has watched with unease as China has increased its influence in Latin America. Chinese investment in ports and infrastructure projects, including those near the Panama Canal, has raised concerns in Washington about China's strategic intentions. The Trump administration, known for its confrontational approach to China, clashed with Panama over the canal's management, demanding lower fees and accusing Panama of violating the neutrality clause of the 1977 Torrijos-Carter treaties. These tensions highlight the strategic importance of the Panama Canal in the 21st century. As the United States and China vie for global influence, the canal's role as a key transit point for goods and resources becomes even more significant. The Panama Canal Authority faces the delicate task of maintaining the canal's neutrality, while also navigating the competing interests of these global powers. The future of the canal may depend on Panama's ability to assert its sovereignty, while also fostering cooperation and avoiding becoming a flashpoint in a larger geopolitical struggle. Imagine a world where tech giants like Amazon or Google take the helm of global shipping. Could their innovative technologies and vast resources revolutionize the industry? Well, it's not just a hypothetical scenario anymore. These companies are already exploring ways to streamline logistics, reduce costs, and enhance efficiency. But how would their involvement reshape the Panama Canal's role in global trade? It's a question that sparks both excitement and concern. The Panama Canal Authority faces a delicate balancing act. They must navigate the complex waters of international politics, environmental concerns, and economic pressures. On one hand, they strive to maintain the canal's position as a vital artery of global trade. On the other, they must address the challenges posed by climate change and evolving shipping technologies. It's a tightrope walk that requires careful planning and foresight. As we look to the future, alternative shipping routes are emerging as potential game changers. The Northern Sea Route, for instance, offers a shorter path between Europe and Asia, thanks to melting Arctic ice. Meanwhile, other ambitious projects like China's Belt and Road Initiative aim to create new trade corridors across continents. These developments could significantly impact the Panama Canal's traffic and its strategic importance. So, what lies ahead for global trade in this rapidly changing landscape? Despite the uncertainties that lie ahead, the Panama Canal's legacy endures. It stands as a testament to human ingenuity, engineering prowess, and the power of international collaboration. For over a century, it has facilitated global commerce and connected distant corners of the world. As we navigate the complexities of the 21st century, the canal remains a symbol of resilience and adaptability. Its story is far from over, and its future will undoubtedly continue to shape the world of tomorrow. As we look to the future, the Panama Canal and its potential rival, the Nicaraguan Canal, present intriguing prospects and complex challenges. Both projects hold significant economic promise, offering enhanced trade routes that could further bolster global commerce. However, these grand endeavors are not without their hurdles. The economic implications are vast, with both canals requiring substantial investment and international cooperation. The environmental impact is another critical consideration, as construction and increased traffic could disrupt delicate ecosystems. Geopolitically, the canals are strategic assets, influencing relations among nations and shaping global trade dynamics. The competition between these two projects could lead to both collaboration and conflict, as countries vie for influence and control over these vital waterways. Ultimately, the future of the Panama and Nicaragua Canal projects will be determined by a delicate balance of economic interests, environmental stewardship, and geopolitical strategies. As we watch these developments unfold, one thing is certain: the legacy of human ingenuity and the quest for connectivity will continue to drive progress in the years to come.